Hello students. So in this video we are doing chapter 2 of applied mathematics, that is alligation and mixture. So first we will just understand some terms and then we'll go into the questions. So like you can see, alligation and mixture is the topic. The first term here says mean price. And first, what is alligation and mixture? So what is mixture? Combination of two or more quantities is known as a mixture. That is the first definition. What is a mixture? Combination of two or more quantities is known as a mixture. Then comes up the next term is mean price. So mean price is the cost price of a unit quantity of the mixture is called the mean price. What does it say? Cost price of unit quantity of the mixture is called the mean price. It will always be higher than cost price of cheaper quantity, that will be denoted by C, and lower than cost price of dearer quantity, that will be denoted by D. So I hope it is clear. Cost price of unit quantity, that is cost price of one unit of the mixture is called the mean price. It will always be higher than cost price of cheaper quantity and lower than cost price of dearer quantity. So we write it like this, like cheaper quantity, we write it like this, C, and the expensive quantity, we write it like this. Then in center, we write the mean price, right? Now, what is alligation? So mixture, we have seen it is combination of two more quantities is known as mixture. Now, alligation, it is a rule that enables us to find the mean or average value of mixture when the prices of two or more ingredients which may be mixed together and the proportion in which they are mixed are given. So first thing is it helps us in finding the mean or average value of the mixture when prices of two or more ingredients which are mixed together and the proportion in which they are mixed is given. This is called alligation medial. And second, it is used to find the proportion in which the ingredients at given prices must be mixed to produce a mixture at a given price. This is called alligation alternate. And where is this alligation applied? Alligation method is applied for percentage, value, ratio, rate, price, speed, etc., and not for absolute values. That is, whenever percent per hour, per kg, per kilometer, etc., are being compared, we can use alligation, right? So, like rule of in this, you have to remember this is important. The rule of alligation or mixture is important. This is the main formula for this chapter, and mostly the questions are based on this rule of alligation or mixture. It is a rule which enables us to find the ratio in which two or more ingredients of the given price must be mixed to produce a mixture of the desired price. Got it? So, like the rule says, it helps us in finding the ratio. So, quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer is equal to cost price of dearer minus mean price upon mean price minus cost price of cheaper. So, like what we do is this, we have written cost price of cheaper, this is cost price of dearer, and mean price. After this, here we write D minus M. This also I'll just replace by small lowercase letters P and D. And here I am writing M minus C, right? So what we have to do in this rule is quantity of cheaper. So what we do is whenever you just prepare this chart and the questions will be simpler. Just remember this formula, quantity of D, that is we are finding the ratio of the two or more ingredients which are mixed. So it says cost price of dearer minus mean price. Cost price D minus M upon M minus C. So like this, we'll write it down and then we have to use this formula D minus N upon M minus C. That will give us the ratio in which two or more ingredients are mixed. This is one formula that we have to do. And the next thing that we have to do in this chapter is next thing is Repeated dilution. Suppose a container initially contains A units of some liquid A. From this, B units of liquid A is taken out. Like it is a very concentrated acid and we want to make a dilute acid from that. So what we do is it contains A units of liquid, the container contains. From that, what we are going to do is we are taking out B units of liquid A and replace by an equal quantity of liquid capital B, some other liquid to make it dilute. And then after n operations, quantity of A in the mixer. So this process is repeated. What is happening initially, that is, initially we are having A units of some liquid. From this, B units of liquid A is taken out, and whatever unit we have taken out, it is replaced by an equal quantity of liquid B. And this process is repeated, like say it is repeated 2 times, it is repeated 3 times, it may be repeated n operations. So what is quantity of A in the mixer? Initially say it is fully concentrated. As we are diluting, we have to find what will be the quantity of A in the mixer. So that is given by the formula A and 1 minus B upon A, 1 minus B upon A n times. So we can write it like this: 1 minus B upon A to the power n. These two formulae we have to do in this chapter of alligation and mixture. So now we just go on to the question. So for that, I'll just open up a new document. We'll just see the new this thing. So we have applied book mathematics only. I'll open it up. This is your applied book mathematics, and we just go on to the chapter alligation and mixture, right? Look at this, okay? So this is your chapter alligation and mixture, book of applied mathematics, and when you're preparing this, please strictly adhere to the questions of NCERT. So this is your formula. Already we have done cost price of bearer D minus M upon M minus C. That will give us the ratio of the two ingredients that we are mixing. Moving on to this, like just see the first solved example. We just do the first solved example and then we move on to the exercise. A retailer has 250 kg of rice, a part of which he sells at 10% profit, part of which he sells at 10% profit. The remaining quantity of rice is low quality and he sold it at 5% loss. So see, dearer, 10% profit, dearer, and lower is minus loss. That means we'll write minus 5%. Overall, he made a profit of 7%. So that is the mean is overall he made a profit of 7%. Find the quantity of rice sold at 5% loss. This is the thing. Now what we do is simply we write D minus M over here. 10 minus 7 is 3%. And here M minus C will be 12. Why it will be 12? Because here it was loss. So negative things we write it as minus. This is 12%. Now ratio is applying the formula. Ratio of selling is, what was it? D minus M upon M minus C is equal to, D minus M is coming out equal to 3 and this is 12. So ratio is coming out equal to 1 upon 4. That means this is a ratio of, what was it? Ratio was of cheaper quantity upon the dearer quantity. Okay, quantity, cheaper quantity upon the dearer quantity, 1 upon 4. Now the question says find the quantity of rice sold at 5% loss. So quantity of rice sold at 5% loss, the ratio is coming 1:4. So this is the ratio cheaper upon dearer, 5% loss and 10% loss. Therefore, rice sold at 5% loss will be, how do we calculate? 1 upon 1 plus 4, that is 5, into the cost. The retailer has 250 kg of rice. So we have 250 kg. That means quantity of rice sold is 50 kg. That is the first question. Got it? Now the second question is based on the second formula that we just saw it. That is a solved example. We are just seeing first the solved example, then we come to the exercise. So look at the second question. It says a container contains 40 liters of milk. The total milk in the container is 40 liters. From this container, 4-liter milk was taken out and replaced with water. Right? The process was repeated further 2 times. Just notice the word, please, important. Further 2 more times. How much milk is there in the container now? So I hope it is clear. Container initially has 40 liter of milk, fully concentrated. From this, 4-liter milk is taken out and replaced with the same quantity of water. And this process is repeated, like every time 4 liter of milk is taken, replaced by 4 liter of water. This process is repeated further 2 more times. So total number of times, how many times this process has taken place? It has taken place 3 times. How much milk is there in the container now? Milk taken 4 liter, number of times process repeated is 3. This is important. Milk contained in the liter is x 1 minus y upon x to the power n, where x is 40. 1 minus 4 liters of milk was taken. 4 upon 40, 3, 41 minus, so 9 upon 10, 3, that is 40 into 9 cube is 9 into 9 into 9, that is 729 upon 1000. So here this will just when you calculate, you will get your answer in that form, right? So here you can see this is the answer. It is given in NCRT. This calculation part you can just further go through it. So now we move on to the first question, right? So the question says now, first question is, in what ratio must rice at 69 per kg be mixed with rice at rupees 100 per kg so that the mixture be worth rupees 80 per kg? It is a direct question. 69, so here we write C, here we write D. This 69 is the cheaper price, we write it over here. 100 is the dearer price, we write it like this. And what is the mean price? Mean price is 80. Then here you will write, this is M, D minus M, this is D minus M, and this is M minus C, right? So D minus M will be 100 minus 80 is 20, and 80 minus it is 69. 80 minus 69, how much? 11, right? So what was the formula? Quantity of cheaper ingredient upon quantity of dearer ingredient. Quantity of dearer ingredient is, the formula was D minus M upon M minus C. So directly the answer is 20 upon 11. The first answer is 20 is to 11. I hope it is clear. It was direct application of the formula. Okay. Now moving on to the next question. The second question says, the average salary per head of the entire staff of a small factory, including the supervisor and the laborer, is, average salary is given. So what is average salary? That is 5750. This is your M. The average salary per head of the supervisor is rupees 20,000. So this is the higher side. This is given to be 20,000, and that of the laborers is rupees 5,000. This is C, this is D. Find the number of laborers in the factory if there are 4 supervisors. So first we'll find the ratio of the laborers. Okay. So it will be by the formula, it will be ratio of the laborers, that is ratio is labor upon the supervisors. It is by formula, it is D minus M upon M minus C. D minus M, that is 20,000 minus upon 20,000 minus 57. This thing, when you just subtract, it will come out 14250. You can cross check it, and this is 750. And when you simplify this, it will come out equal to 19 upon 1. So labor, the ratio of laborers and the supervisor is 19 is to 1. Now what does it say यहाँ पे? Find the number of laborers in the factory if there are 4 supervisors. एक supervisor पे 19 laborers हैं. So in 4 supervisors, if there are 4 supervisors, how many laborers? If there are 4 supervisors, so laborers will be 4 into 19, that is 76 is the answer for this question. This was the second question. I hope it is clear. Now moving on to the third question. I hope the thing is clear. Third question says a container contains, so I'll just rub this out. Third is a container contains 70 liters of orange squash. The squash being too concentrated, 7 liters of squash was taken out from the container and replaced by water. So as you read the question, you can write it down. Total squash in the container, which is denoted by X, is 70 liters. The squash being too concentrated, 7 liters of squash was taken out. Squash taken out. Squash taken out from the container. Y, that is equal to how much is taken out? 7 liters is taken out. So this process was repeated thrice to reduce the concentration of squash. How much quantity of orange squash is left in the container? The number of times the process is repeated. What is it? Thrice. Number of times process is repeated is 3. So squash contained in the direct application of the formula, squash contained in the container. What was the formula? It was x 1 minus y upon x to the power n. X is 70. This is 1 minus 7 upon 10 to the power 3. So it is 70 into 9 upon 10 the whole cube. Again, it is the same thing. 70 into 9 cube is 729 upon 7,000. Not 7,000. Sorry, it is 100, right? So when you simplify this, it will come out equal to 51.03. You can cross check it. The answer will come out 51.03. That is the third question based on solved example 2. I hope it is clear. Moving on to the fourth question now. Fourth question says cost of two types of pulses is rupees 55 per kg and rupees 90 per kg. So C D rupees 55 per kg and rupees 90 per kg. Okay. If both the pulses are mixed together in the ratio 2:3, what should be the price of the mixed variety of pulses per kg? What should be the price of the mixed variety? So let us take X as this. So this D minus M here will be 90 minus X, and this M minus C will be X minus 55. The ratio, what is the ratio is given over here? If both the pulses are mixed together in the ratio 2:3. So 2 upon 3 is given to be D minus M upon M minus C. That is 2 upon 3. D minus M is X minus 50. Sorry, D minus M is 90 minus X upon X minus 55. So cross multiplying this, you will get 2 times 2x minus 110 is equal to 270 minus 3x. So what do we get finally? 5x is equal to 270 plus 110. 5x is equal to 380. X will be 5 7 the 35. 76 is the answer for this, I think. Yes, 76. So cost of mixed variety will be 76 kg. Units are very important. So this was the next type of question in which ratio was given and the mixed mean price was missing. So moving on to the next question now. I hope it is clear. Focus on NCRT. Keep NCRT as a main course, and then exactly similar type of questions you can practice from the refreshers. Now next question is fifth one. A shopkeeper has 1 quintal of wheat. A shopkeeper has 1 quintal, that is 1000 kg of wheat. The first thing given. Part of which she sells at 18% gain and the rest at 28% gain. In total, she gains 24%. So lower is 18%. Remaining, if it would have been lost, we would have written minus sign. But here both are gain. So we are writing 18% and 28%. Shopkeeper has 1 quintal of wheat, part of which she sells at 18% gain and the rest at 28% gain. M is 24%. Find the quantity of wheat sold at 18% and 28%. We have to find the quantity of wheat sold. So first here we find out D minus M, that is 28 minus 24 is 4%. And here we write M minus C, that is 24 minus 18, which is equal to 6%. So we have quantity ratio. First we'll find the required ratio. Okay. Required ratio means it is cheaper, quantity of cheaper upon dearer. It is, the formula is D minus M upon M minus C. D minus M is 4 and this is 6. So we are getting it as 2 upon 3. Now, this is the ratio we are getting. Now, what is the question? It is find the quantity of wheat sold at 18 and 28%. 18 के लिए ratio is 2. First answer will be, since the ratio is coming this thing, so quantity of wheat sold at 18% gain is 2 upon 5 into, why 2 we are taking? Because ratio of cheaper upon dearer is 2 upon 3. 82 by 5 into, so 400 kg has been sold. The first answer. 3 upon 5 into 1000. Answer will be 600. I hope this is clear. Because find the quantity of beets sold at 18% and 28%. 2 by 5 into 200 into 1000 will give us 200 kg. 200 into 2, that will give us 400 kg of wheat sold at 18% and 600 kg of wheat sold at 28% gain. Moving on to the sixth question now. 600 grams of jaggery syrup has 40% jaggery in it. How much jaggery should be added to make it 50% in the syrup? 600 grams of jaggery syrup has 40% jaggery in it. The quantity of jaggery in syrup is 40 upon 100 into 6. That is, it will come out equal to 240. This thing, okay? 240 grams, okay? Now, what does it say? 600 grams of jaggery syrup has 40% jaggery in it. How much jaggery should be added to make it 50% in the syrup? How much jaggery should be added? So let X grams of jaggery be added to make it a 50% in the syrup. To make it 50% in the syrup. Be added to make 50% in syrup. So according to it, 240 प्लस एक्स अपॉन ये इसमें भी ऐड होगी टोटल में we are adding it. This will make us 50% of the syrup. 50% means 1 upon 2. 50% is what? 50% is 50 upon 100. ठीक है ना? 250 में प्लस ऐड करेंगे तो in the total also plus x will be added. Now when you simplify this, it will come out equal to 480 plus 2x is equal to 600 plus x, which implies x will be equal to 120 grams. So 120 grams of jaggery should be added in the syrup to make it 50%. I hope the question is clear. Now coming to the last two questions. 7th and 8th. Seventh question says, in what ratio water must be added to dilute honey costing rupees 240 per liter so that the resulted syrup would be worth rupees 20 per L. In what ratio? Water must be added to dilute honey costing rupees 240. See, यहाँ पे cost of honey is rupees 240. What is the cost of water? Cost of water is rupees 0. तो यहाँ पे cheaper price हो गया हमारा 0. This price is 240. In what ratio water must be added to dilute honey costing this, so that resulted syrup is 240 per liter. This is your mean price. So D minus, 1 second, this is 240 per liter. This is, sorry, 200. Sorry, this 200 is the mean price. So D minus M will be 240 minus 200 will be 40, and M minus C will be 200 minus 0 will be 200. So required ratio D minus M upon M minus C. Question क्या है? In what ratio water must be added to dilute honey? The ratio is D minus M is 40 upon 200, 1:5. 1 upon 5 is the required ratio. I hope the question is clear. Moving on to the next question. Last one. It is similar to the solved example second. A container has 50 liters of juice in it. Quantity of juice in the container is 50 liters. 5 liters of juice is taken out and is replaced by 5 liters of water. Quantity of juice taken out, quantity of juice taken out is is 5 liters. The process is repeated 4 times. This process is repeated 4 more times. Please note the word 4 more times. अगर more नहीं होता तो हमारा formula different होता. Number of times the process takes place. Number of times the process takes place is equal to 5. Please note that. Okay. So according to the formula, what amount of juice in the container is in the container after final replacement? Amount of juice in the container, what is the formula? It is x 1 minus y upon x to the power n. So it will be x is 50, 1 minus 5 upon 50 to the power of 5. That is equal to 50 into 9 to the power 5 upon 10 to the power 5. So which is equal to 50 into this, I just calculated and kept it. It is 59. Sorry. ये आप calculate करके देख लेना. This is 50 into 59049 upon 1. How many zeros will come? 5 zeros will come. And when you simplify this, the final answer you will get it as 29.5. Just simplify this and you'll get the final answer as 20. So I hope this topic, alligation and mixture, is clear. So these type of questions you will get, and parallel to this only you can practice from the refreshers, and we'll come up with more questions. So I hope the thing is clear. Any doubt further, we'll clarify. Thank you so much. Happy learning to all of you.